Hi. It's been a really long time since I recorded a video. I felt like I needed this somehow for me, but I also hope to maybe reach other people who may benefit from this, maybe who are feeling the same way, at least a similar way, and are struggling. I don't think I've ever experienced an era in my life where I didn't struggle. That's another thing. I'm not even talking about like superficial stuff. What I'm talking about is emotionally and in terms of relationships struggling. I moved to Germany 8 months ago. It has been a drastic change in my life, apparently. I changed the country, and the culture is different. I don't speak the language really well. I mean, I'm getting better, but like, I left the culture behind. I left the whole life behind. If I had a life back there, at least in the last half a year, I didn't feel like I had one. I mean, before coming here, I left a whole part of me that existed before, and I feel like a totally different person now. Even if like I still have my core values with me, my approach towards stuff really is changing, and it has been due to a lot of stuff I experienced since coming here. Um, and it's been like my first time that I'm living without my family. Like, I'm living not alone, actually, with flatmates, but like apart from my family, and specifically my sister. Yeah, I mean, we were really close and we did everything together, and now we're still in touch and we still hear about each other's lives. It's just a bit different, and I feel like we're both going in different directions, but also together too. That's an interesting bond to observe and experience, I would say. But other than that, like, I just wanted to form new relationships here because I wanted to form a new family for me, basically, where I felt at home here because I was never feeling at home in my home country, sadly. I didn't have so many close friendships, and even if I did, they kind of fell apart. It was not because like everyone was malicious or something. I'm not gonna say that. I don't think I'm the victim or something. It's just we grew in different directions, and I felt like when I was growing, they were either in the same way or they were going to the opposite way, and it just didn't align anymore. And I think that's okay too. It's just a different type of heartbreak and a grief that I have been experiencing over and over again, which is really hard. I still appreciate myself in terms of sticking to my values and trying to stretch and flex my boundaries, basically, as far as I can do that, but not fully giving up myself. And I had a lot of relationships, mostly friendships, but also romantic interests, you might say, and also family members, where I had problems existing as myself while trying to also fulfill their expectations because they didn't align at all. They were like completely opposite towards my perspective in life. Yeah, it's been a big rupture. But also after I came here, I still am having a good time. I really love it here, and I feel like I belong here more than I ever did back in my country. I mean, yeah, as you may understand, I'm always communicating in my second language, which, I mean, I speak well and I can express myself well in English. I mean, I've been trying to express myself for years, and I think it's still okay. It's just a different aspect where I feel like my Turkish character is a bit different, and I'm having a hard time expressing some aspects of myself in English because I don't think they exist in my English persona. I don't know how to explain that, but I don't think that's like a big problem. I just have experienced people's perceptions on relationships in terms of different cultures as well, and maybe some problems are cultural, I don't know, but also person-based as well. I've always been a person who feels a lot and is called sensitive. When I see a problem, I just point it out. I'm not scared to point it out because if it's not okay, why would I carry the burden of these uncomfortable feelings? I also want these people to know that what they did caused a discomfort. But yeah, I don't think that's appreciated that much in the world because I've faced a lot of backlashes when I did this, and people have called me sensitive. People have called me like I'm thinking about everything way too much, or that I'm taking everything too personal, and it's just something that was said. It was not intentional, and blah blah blah. So many excuses all the time, but I don't even know how to express my frustration anymore. I'm so used to it by now. I feel like I'm really used to being treated in such a bad way that I don't think that's okay, but I'm really used to letting people go out of my life, that I can't feel like there's anyone right now that I can hold on to. I don't want to try to hold on to someone so strictly. I just want them to be there by themselves, wanting to exist near me, and I don't want that to be conditional. I'm not even like talking about romantic aspect here. I'm even talking about friendships, and I feel excluded a lot. I wasn't that included in when I was a few years ago as either. Like, I mean, I don't know. It's just like friendships and relationships have always been a struggle for me, where I even like try too much. I feel like I try my best a lot while also being authentic. And maybe that's not just a me problem, but also a society or like an era problem where, I don't know, people just don't know how to be authentic, or like the ones that are authentic, they just don't behave well towards them because the authentic people cause some friction, and people don't like friction. And I'm not even expecting like so many people to be around me. It's just I don't understand why it's that hard to find your small circle. I have that problem because I really want a small circle. I like connections. I like close friends, but are not too many of them, you know? Just doing stuff together. I don't know, having fun, also talking about deep stuff. I don't know. I feel like there are other people that are capable of this as well, but I just can't seem to find them. And I try so hard. I go almost everywhere. I try to be there to at least like meet these people, you know, but it's really still hard. I haven't lost my hope as long as I act in line with my values, and as long as I am myself. I think I'll find these people, because I will, like, the people that are not okay with this will leave already, or I will leave them if they're not okay, because I feel invalidated and disregarded. Like the ones that actually like this will stay around. I know I need some time, but it's just still hard. I don't wait stuff to happen to me, but I think I can't force everything either. So I'm trying to find a balance. During these struggles, I would say music really helped me. I mean, I love listening to music. I'm kind of like really hyper focusing on certain songs when they're out, and I like listen to them on repeat almost all day, sing them, listen to them, sing them, listen to them, sing them. It's like a loop. That's how I feel like I don't know, I'm maybe in my own head, but I'm validating my own experience. I can write songs only when I'm sadly overwhelmed, and when I'm feeling that I'm having a bad experience that inspires me somehow. I just want it to be a transformational thing, because I don't want to get sucked into a bad experience by just overthinking about it, but I want to transform it into something else so that I can take off of my focus on the bad experience, but actually like look at this beautiful piece I've created and be proud of myself. That's what I'm gonna do in the next week as well. I have a song coming out, and I wrote it in a really bad state I was in. I don't know, I didn't have that much creativity in me in the last 2-3 months. I couldn't write songs, I couldn't compose anything. But after this experience, I don't know, I was feeling so bad that I just wanted to write a song, and I kind of pushed myself to it so that I could express myself and validate my own experience. I don't need anyone else that much to validate it, because it's mine. It is a really emotional song, I think, and a really vulnerable one. And I also am a bit scared to be that vulnerable sometimes. But I also really like it when people resonate with it somehow and tell me that they really liked it and they found a part of themselves in that. That really makes me feel satisfied a bit about what I'm doing. I just wanted to talk today because I don't know, I have so much to say, and I just want it to be out there, and I want people to hear this as well. That it is hard going through changes, and I think it's okay that I'm struggling, and I think I'm gonna find my own path. I'm just 25. Maybe that's another thing I have to remember and like put the just in front of 25, because I feel like I'm a bit old now. But I know that it's not an old age, it's just like a feeling, and that I'm not missing out on life, and this is life. Like, it's active, it's messy, it just goes on, it flows, and in the flow there are problems but also good times. So we'll see how I'll be feeling in a few months, or like even more of living here. Thank you for listening though. I hope someone can find themselves in this, and I really wish everyone a really good day.